Okay, Bruce, hey, it's nice to be out here. Where are we?
Yeah, hi gang, Bruce the Rooster coming from you from Gull Lake, Saskatchewan, and it's the end of April, and we're out in the field here, and they got a little bit of hawksbeard pressure here, and I want to talk to you guys about the benefit of adding Express to your burn off this spring. There's two main reasons why you want to add Express to your glyphosate this spring. Express SG, number one is it's good stewardship. You want to start adding something to your glyphosate every chance you get. We had glyphosate resistance show up last year, and the number one way to prevent glyphosate resistance from developing on your farm is by adding a different mode of action to it. So Express is a group 2, glyphosate is a group 9, so it just makes sense, and it's just good stewardship to add Express to your glyphosate for burn off this spring. And the number 2 reason to add Express SG is it's the best molecule out there for controlling Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. And Narrowleaf Hawksbeard starting to spread throughout all of southwest Saskatchewan. Every community I go into, the guys are talking about Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. I've been scouting fields for about 22 years with DuPont. In the last first 17 years, I never heard or seen Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. In the last 5 years, I saw my first field 5 years ago around that Neville area. In the last 5 years, it spread throughout the whole territory. So Narrowleaf Hawksbeard, it devastates crops if you let it grow. So you want to make sure you get on top of it. And it's kind of a new weed, so a lot of guys aren't familiar with it and what it looks like. So out in this field, we got some of the winter annual plus a spring annual. So I'll show you what a winter annual looks like, and then we'll show you what a spring annual looks like. So I'll dig up one here. So this is the winter annual. So what it got going last fall. And this is the reason why you need 6 grams of Express and your half a liter of glyphosate, because it's got a pretty good taproot on there, and takes a little more punch to kill it. So guys think it looks almost like the dandelion, but it's definitely Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. You got a narrow leaf down there, and then there's backward teeth, and that's kind of the distinguishing factor of what Narrowleaf Hawksbeard is. So, but the other leaves, they almost look like dandelion leaves. And then your spring annual.
Bring it in a little closer there, Bruce, so I can take a look at that that one right there. Perfect.
Yep.
Let me see where I can get it here for you. That's great.
Okay.
All right.
And then your spring annuals, guys think they're like stinkweed or something like that, but it's Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. So you got the narrow leaf in there, and then you got got the narrow leaf there, and then you got the teeth pointing backwards, and that's the Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. So that's a spring annual, and this is the winter annual, and chances are they're out in your field at the same time. And these guys, they can germinate throughout the year. Like I've seen it in a nice beautiful durum crop in August, and you look through the crop, and on the bottom, if they've had some rain, these guys pop up. So it's kind of a nasty weed, so you want to make sure you control it, and the best way to control it is by using Express SG in your burn off this spring. And another thing about using Express SG is you want to fill up your tank half full of water, add the Express SG, let it dissolve for 5 minutes, and then add your glyphosate and agitate and go. You want to wait 5 minutes because the glyphosate lowers the pH of the water and it stops the dissolving process. So that's why you want to give it the Express 5 minutes to dissolve, because once it has that time, it's 100% dissolved, and you won't have any issues later on with tank cleanouts. Alright, so I think that's a wrap. So enjoyed sharing with you guys, and now we got moisture. The weeds are going to grow like gangbusters, so make sure you add Express to your burn off for good stewardship and for controlling your Narrowleaf Hawksbeard. And all the best this growing season, and keep smiling and dream big.